I'm Michael Wanguma in 7A, and this is the Middle Ages. Let's start from where it began. The Middle Ages takes place between 476 AD to 1453 AD. The Latin term for this is called medieval. The Middle Ages were also called the Dark Ages because people were illiterate and life was very hard. Their only hope for survival was their belief in Christianity because they believed that life in heaven would be better than life on earth. Now let's talk about knights. Knights had to live by a code of conduct called chivalry. The chivalry said that they had to be brave, loyal, honest, and protect the unprotected. There were a set of steps that a boy had to take to become a knight. At age 7, a boy became a page. As a page, the boy learned how to fight, ride a horse into battle, and use weapons. After a page is a squire. A page becomes a squire at age 15. They continue to learn how to fight, and once a squire proves himself in battle, he can finally become a knight himself. Now let's talk about literature. The two books that I'm going to be talking about are Beowulf and Canterbury Tales. Beowulf is said to be the oldest living book that seems to be in a form of English. It is said to have been written in about 1000 AD. Now for Canterbury Tales. Canterbury Tales is about a group of 30 men that tell stories to pass the time as they are traveling to England. Now let's talk about how much hate the Jews received in the Middle Ages and how women had no rights. Yes, you heard me right. Women had absolutely no rights, especially noble women. They couldn't even get to pick a husband because their father chose for him, and the noble woman had to have at least 4 husbands in their lifetime. Can you believe it? And if the father died, the eldest brother had to choose their husband for her. And the Middle Ages lived in a time of anti-Semitism. But however, Jews got it more fair than the women. They got to sell stuff. And that's kind of it. Now let's talk about religion. Religion was very important in the past. The clergy were the people who worked at the church. The clergy includes monks, nuns, bishops, and more. Let's talk about the monks. The monks had to copy and print papers for a living. After the monks is the nuns. The nuns had a more active life than the monks. The nuns spent their time spinning, weaving, and teaching. Let's move from the nuns to the parish priests. The parish priests were often the most educated people in the village. They held most of the services. After the priest is the bishop. The bishop was in charge of a diocese. Now, after the bishop is the archbishop, which ruled many dioceses. After the archbishop is the senior archbishop, and then the pope. The pope was the most powerful thing in the Middle Ages. Even the king feared the power of the pope. Can you believe it? This is all the time I have. I am Michael Wanguma in 7A. Thank you for tuning in.